Do men still trust women? Do women still trust women after going through the story of Samson and Delilah? Do you feel there are some secrets that you should be hiding from your wife forever? Or do you feel you should be telling your woman everything, your wife everything that you're doing? Wherever you're doing them, you should be telling them everything. Or you feel they are part of things that I shouldn't be telling my wife? I'll believe so. They're part of the things that you should not tell your wife. Specifically, maybe something that you feel if they get to know, they will completely destroy you. So there are things that you should be telling, you shouldn't be telling them. I'm not saying that you should not be trustworthy to your wife, or you should not trust your wife. Trust her as much as you want, but I believe there are things that you should keep them. So this is from the story of that would be Samson and Delilah. After Samson causes a lot of havoc among the Philistines, they find a way to come to Samson, to come near to Samson. After trying very many ways, trying to destroy him, but they can't. They find a way to come close to him and get to know the source of his strength so that they can destroy him. And the best woman, or the second woman in the picture in the life of Samson, is Delilah. The first one, remember, died after Samson gave her idol to the Philistines and gave them 7 days, and they were to give the answer to the riddle. But uh, when the days were closing up to the 7 days, since they have tried and tried, they are not getting the answer. They sent the wife to Delilah, to Samson, to go and soothe the husband and let the husband tell. So for the first time she tries, Samson doesn't give. She tries again, Samson gives in, and he tells her, no, I've never told my parents this. Will you be the first person that I should tell? And yeah, what women do, Samson gives in and tells her. And that riddle is given back to the guys who had sent her because they had threatened her. If you don't tell us, if you don't go back to your husband and tell us what this riddle means, the answer to this riddle, then we will kill your father and kill you and kill, destroy, and take everything. And that is what happened. So Samson was betrayed by his own wife, first betrayal. And the wife went and told those guys whatever riddle that Samson, like the answer to the riddle that Samson had given them. And yes, Samson has to give whatever he'd promised these guys that he will give them, because he knew no one knows that riddle. He's the only person who knows that riddle. And these guys will never get it. So whatever price he gave, whoever gets it, he was so sure they will never get it. But he forgot one thing he has told someone. That wife dies after the Philistines. Samson goes to revenge to the Philistines by burning their rice fields, using the foxes, lighting the fires and putting on the foxes' tails, and sends them to the rice fields, and rice fields goes down. Then the answer comes in that the word goes around that it's Samson who did it, revenging whatever they had done to him, and he goes in again. They kill the wife. And Samson goes in, gets to Gaza again and finds a harlot there, and this harlot is what Samson gets into her. Then everything is okay. And then during the night, as the Philistines laid on to ambush him during the day and said, "This is the time we'll kill him," they get the biggest surprise ever that Samson can ever give. And the biggest surprise was during midnight, Samson carried the gates that were impossible for a man to carry. He carried them onto the mountain and left them there. And these guys were so astonished with what a kind of a man is this? What a manner of a man is this? What a manner of a man is this? What a manner of a guy is this guy? But that doesn't end there. Now they want to know the strength of Samson so that they can kill Samson. Then Delilah comes in the picture because she has to give the answer to these guys, She has to give the answer to these guys. These are the CIA trying to use your wife to get the information that they're looking from you. This is how the guys were using this guy, Delilah. And then for the first time, Samson lies to Delilah. Delilah calls the Philistines after he had been tied up by those reeds that have never been used, the weight never dried. because Samson had lied to her. They come in, they ambush. She ambushes Samson by telling Samson, the Philistines are here, are on you. Do this and do this and do that. Samson wakes up, cuts it off as if they were burned and they were nothing to him. And it happens second time, third time. My question is, when it happens for the second time, why did Samson still trust Delilah? As much as he lied unto her, why was he still trusting her and telling her the lies and all that? He would have known that Delilah is not a person to get the secrets. Delilah is not a person to understand. Delilah is not a person to be told the secret. And he would have walked away completely and let her and found another woman somewhere and lived, wherever something on that. Or found a woman among among his kinsmen, or among his people, and married, and everything would have been okay. But he stays there all that long until the last time that he tells the secret, the very secret why he has the strength. And his hair is cut off, and he loses the strength. And these guys go jubilating, celebrating, because they are finally, according to them, they are finally done, destroyed the giant who was disturbing them. I don't really get it right. And I don't know why Samson had to do that, had to believe her and do that. I don't really get it. But yeah, it happened. And after that, Samson asked for the last strength. Yeah. You see, when Samson's strength went, Delilah she never bothered, because she had finished her assignment. And to her, Samson was a nothing, a nobody. Yeah, you don't have the strength, you're a nobody, so what? Get out of my sight. And never ever come. And that one's happening, and she's there. And Samson calls God to give him strength for the last time and says, let me die with these guys. For the last time, give the strength to die with these guys. Okay, that is not where I wanted us to get on, but that is what happens next. Then they die, wherever they're celebrating that, everything, that castle, whatever goes down, and they die together and all that. The question is, why did Samson have to trust Delilah that much? And there were men who are falling under, such a thing. Like, you feel if you don't tell her, you don't want to knock her. So for you to be given a session, you have to tell the truth. And you end up revealing things that you should not reveal, things that you end up, falling a victim, like becoming a victim, or wherever you're losing everything because you told a secret that you never told. You should have never told. I don't know. But let me hear what you have in the comment section, and tell me what is the comment section about all this whole idea. Because to me, doesn't make any sense. And there are things you should never tell your wife. There are things you should never tell them. That should be a grave secret. You die with it. If it's something that has to be guarded with everything, even your life, you die with that. That is what I believe.